Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Rantz. It's Crisandro, of course, and well, the news has just come out around about an hour ago regarding the allocation of tickets for the Women's FA Cup final. The game's going to be played on the 12th of May, of course. It's going to be between Manchester United, who I imagine have won this competition quite a few times, and Spurs, our first ever venture into the cup final at Wembley. This is a great moment, a momentous event, really. I mean, of course, it's the greatest event. I mean, only promoted to the Super League 5 years ago, 2019. Before that, the Southern Counties trophies were what we were kind of hoping to. We were seeing as the highlight of our existence as Spurs ladies and now Spurs women. Previously Broxbourne ladies. Previously East Hearts. I keep forgetting the name. Jeez, my memory is rubbish. But yeah, I mean, we have grown since 1980. Well, since the 70s when it was East. I want to say East Hearts. Oh. But yeah, grown from there. That club folded, and then Broxbourne Ladies took over, and then it morphed into Tottenham Hotspur Ladies, and then it morphed into Tottenham Hotspur Women when we became fully professional. So it's been a great journey, fantastic journey that the Spurs have embarked on. Getting promotion, should have won that league though, 2019, should have won it. But we were picked by Manchester United, who have gone on for strength to strength, with the massive amount of money that they got backing them. And we have steadily built, steadily improved. Ignore last season where we almost got relegated. That's by the by, it's distant memory. Villaham's come in and has now got us playing the sort of football that, you know, we've been dreaming for a long time. The old style Spurs, as you could say, back and running. And we did so well in the semi-final. I mean, the route to the final has not been that uh, easy, but we'll come on to that in a second. The details for the final, it is as follows, really. They'll go on sale on Monday, the 22nd, and we've got an allocation of 11,800, so just short of 12. Just short of 12,000 that the Wembley website had said that we were going to have. So I'm guessing that the two. That's why I said at the time that I don't believe that statement on the Wembley website was meant for us. It was meant for the clubs themselves. And yeah, so we kind of know that at least 200 of those tickets will be going to corporate or wherever the club fancies. So they kind of shot themselves in the foot on that one. I think it was even less for Manchester United. They're really leaning into their corporate stuff. So, but 11,800 going to the fans, and it's going to be broken up into three distinct ways. The On the Monday, that is when the women's season ticket holders will get the chance to purchase their tickets. I think there's must be about 2,000 season ticket holders, and we get two tickets per season ticket holder. So yeah, so that is a lot less than the semi final, but yeah, it is what it is. So we shall see how that pans out, and then um, is then the Tuesday is then the men's season ticket holders and members. I presume they get two each. I didn't actually read that far because I'm obviously, although I'm a men's season ticket holder, I'm primarily a women's season ticket holder as well. So I just looked at that section and they're just all, yeah, Monday, get in there. So that's the men's season ticket holders and members. And then Wednesday is then general sale if there are any left. And that's where the big cash grab happens, I guess. But yeah, so if there's any left on the Wednesday, then yeah, they shall be going on general sale to the Spurs public, and maybe you get extra tickets as well. Who knows? Excuse me. So that's the details. Excuse me. So that's that broken down there. Final is on the 12th of May. Well, as you know, I'm confident about everything, but yeah, obviously, I mean, our route to the final wasn't paved with gold. I mean, the opening round, we opened in the fourth round, where we took on Sheffield United side from the Championship, and we were quickly 2-0 down in that game. Came back overall to win 3-2, and that was just absolutely nerve-wracking. Fifth round, we took on Charlton in the Championship again, and that was just as narrow as the previous round. We won 1-0 and progressed to the quarterfinals where we took on Manchester City, a side we haven't beaten a side we haven't beaten We had some really bad results in the league and also in the Conti Cup, where that was actually a couple of weeks beforehand, well, a few weeks beforehand, where we got beaten by Manchester City 1-0 at home in the Conti Cup. And yeah, we were 1-0 down very early, but then the mix-up in their defence in the 96th minute allowed Beth England to score the equaliser, and of course we know that we went through on penalties. And then obviously on Sunday we took on Leicester in the semi-finals. It's kind of fortunate that we've been at home throughout this tournament. The first three games at Brisbane Road, and then the semi-final being played at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where we had a record 19,000 come to watch us. That was good. That was good. And fella goal behind again, of course. It was a good goal, to be fair. Rantz with this great strike. But, 7 minutes before the end, Jessica Nars equalises for us, and then 2 minutes for the end of extra time. So it would have got another 2 minutes, would have gone to penalties, and a lovely looping header from Martha Thomas seals our place in the final. And the scenes at the end were absolutely epic. Hopefully the video should drop tonight. I'll try and make it drops tonight. If not, it'll probably be tomorrow night. But you just had to experience that. That was a great moment, really. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But yeah, so that's the details for the cup final. Hopefully we get to see a bumper crowd there, and see a lot of Spurs flags and stuff. I want to see this. This is my first ever final with the women's, because it's literally the women's first ever final. So first ever FA Cup final, I should say, not first ever final. Obviously, we played in other finals before. I mean, we used to win trophies galore in the lower leagues. So we shall see how that all kind of pans out now. But yeah, get your tickets if you on the days that you can, and yeah, looking forward to seeing a huge crowd. Looking forward to it. Got to big up the ladies there. They've done exactly what, I mean, this is all part of like a 5-year plan, I imagine. And we are not peaking, because we're still in the process of it, but we're trying to build it in the league, trying to build a sort of squad that will challenge in the league, and at the same time challenging all trophies. And I think we got to this one very early, and we got to the quarterfinals of the Conti Cup, and we looked quite dominant. I mean, we finished the group unbeaten in a way, although I know that we lost on penalties to Arsenal. But yeah, it's so far been a fantastic season. I mean, mid-table, just a few points off, the European spot. So, shows how far we progressed, and looking for more progression. I mean, it'd be so good if winning the FA Cup brought European football to the club. But the European football is only confined to the top 3 places in the league, so they have to look into that at some point. Especially when they try to grow the sport, the women's game. So we shall see how that pans out. But yeah, that's the details. Let me know what you think. Do you think Spurs can win this trophy? Of course, I do. So, but looking forward to it. 12th of May. Get your tickets starting on the 22nd of April. Get your tickets there over the 3-day period. Let's try and fill out that end, and let's try and out-sing Manchester United. Let's try and big those girls up and bring them through and let them carry them over the line. Let's do it, Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. You all take care.